Good afternoon, CFM. It's time for our Saturday workout. This is going to be a partner workout. You could do it on your own solo if you want to, or you could do it as a three-person team with 2 people working, 1 person resting, a couple different variations on this. But it is an interval-based workout that is more work than rest. So what that means is more of our high intensity aerobic intervals with the rest thrown in to give you just a little water break, enough to recover a little bit. But it's a relatively longer workout, so it is not one that you should go deep into the pain cave right out of the gate. It will probably get there by the end of it, but in the middle of it, it should be a very manageable workout, especially with the amount of rest that you should get with your partner working. So the warm-up will start with a single 600-meter jog done as a group, or 3 minutes of cardio with your partner, then come back in, and we're gonna do 4 reps on each side of our Spider-Man stretch. So that is elbow to the floor, and then plant both hands and try to straighten both legs out. And we're just recycling those 2 positions, elbow to the floor inside the foot, try to straighten both legs out. Then we're gonna do 8 reps of a burpee jump. So that is just the leg portion of the burpee. So wide feet, plant your hands so the heel of your hand is close to in line with your toes. Jump and kick back to the plank position, and then jump and pull forward back to the front position, trying to get our feet flat and my hands stay in the same spot the whole time, right? So we're just practicing on the efficient method of getting from the hand planted position out to the plank, right? Next is gonna be 20 seconds of seal and down dog. So just in that basic seal stretch, nice and gentle there, and then up to down dog like so. Then we're gonna get to toe touches to overhead reach. So just reach up as high as you can, fingertips to the sky, up on your tippy toes, and then gently tuck your chin, roll your body down until you're at the bottom position. These should be nice and easy. They should feel really good. And then we can break up into our groups and get 4 different stations going. So one station will be with a rower and a slam ball. One station will be with a bike and you're doing push-ups. One station will be all kettlebells. One station will be all sandbags. So the way we'll do this is, instead of you having your sandbag and your slam ball and your rower and your bike, it will just be a group of, say, like 5 or 6 bikes together and all the push-up stations up front. And then there will be a group of 5 or 6 rowers with all the slam balls back there, and then a group of all the sandbags and a group of all the kettlebells. And you'll just get whichever one you get when you get there. So just make sure you put one out that you want to use, or that you're rotating through on a schedule with other people who are not using your equipment, okay? All right, so it's gonna be 7 minutes of work, 1 minute of rest and switch. It's gonna be an I go, you go format. So that means one partner is going to do the entire round, which is 2 exercises, and they're gonna tag, and then the other partner is gonna do the entire round, 2 exercises. And you're just gonna go back and forth like that as many times as you can within that 7-minute time domain. 1 minute to rest and get to the next station, and then 3, 2, 1, go at the 8-minute mark. And then every 8 minutes after that, we'll start a new round, start a new round, start a new round, okay? Total of 32 minutes. Or 4 by 8, all right? The first station is rowing. The calories on rowing and biking are the same, so 20 for the guys, 16 for the ladies. And then when you're on the rower, you're gonna do 12 reps of the slam ball. So the exercises after the cardio go 12, 10, 8, 6, if that helps anybody remember a little bit. But slam ball, just picking that slam ball up off the ground, slam and catch before it bounces a second time, making sure to maintain a good tight lumbar arch when we do that. So I wanna make sure when we're doing this, nobody's in this position where my shoulders are below my hips and my back is totally relaxed, okay? Even with a light weight on the slam ball, it's just not a good movement pattern to replicate, and it sets you up for learning that as your dominant movement pattern when we do hinging stuff. So make sure that we are always getting those knees bent, hips staying below the shoulders at the bottom every time. All right, on the biking, same calories, 20 and 16. This is our second station, and then we're just doing push-ups. So 10 push-ups. This should be a fast cycling station. 20 calories on the bike. I mean, even when you're tired, for the guys, I want that to be in like under 40 seconds. So ladies, same thing, 16 calories. Really try to crank out the bike and then knock out 10 fast push-ups. I'd like to say you shouldn't have to break up the push-ups, but I'm sure it will get tiring. But so see if you can get it to less than 2 breaks, right? So 1 break only on the push-ups, like a 6 and a 4 or a 5 and a 5. Is about the hardest amount of difficult, or hardest resistance I would like for you to go on those ones. You should be able to go rapid fire through that station. The third station is a kettlebell station, so it's gonna be 16 swings and 8 goblet squats with the medium weight, so 44, 26. American swings, delete that part. American swings all the way up overhead. When you finish 16 reps of that, the kettlebell goes to your chest, and we're doing 8 reps of a goblet squat, and then hand it over to your partner, and they do the same thing. That's another one that should be rapid fire. You should not have to set the kettlebell down for the whole circuit, especially with those medium weights on it. The last one is a sandbag. So sandbag lunges, you can hold the sandbag any way you want to. Definitely will say the most efficient way is behind your neck like this. Any other way and you're gonna burn out your arms holding it. So lunges, 16 reps, and then I'm gonna take the sandbag to the floor, and we're doing 6 reps of a burpee ground to overhead with the sandbag. So your hands can stay on the sandbag, but we're getting our body all the way down to it. Burpee, and then ground to overhead, right? And that was the snatch version. If you wanna do a clean and jerk, that's fine. But sandbag ground to overhead after the burpee for 6 reps. That one will probably be the toughest station with the lunges and the burpee ground to overheads. And that is it for today, and that's it for the week. I'll see you guys for next week of training on Monday.